next one can actually be your story as a person. I'm going to tell it as if it's a Libra that is living now on the channel. You exist. And so we're going to start that way. I'm also going to read something from the Muse Tarot book. It looks like this. I just want to read you what the High Priestess says today, which is the second major arcana. And we're going to read it. It says number 2, the Priestess. All of this, all the way up until the next page it goes. So it's going to be a little long here. You can also fast forward if you already know what the card's about. The key word is intuitive powers exist in this beautiful person, a powerful nudge from spirit and source, psychic dreams, a time to listen to your instincts. Okay, instincts. Introspection, visions and hearing the heavens, keeping secrets is another one. She has hidden wisdom, allowing your projects to germinate in the numinous space of the liminal. Okay, liminal is Liminal. The prompt says she sits with one foot in the realm and the other depths of the cosmic field of information. Hers is a throne made of ocean and sand, a conductor of ancient wisdom and of the divine mysteries that are passed down to those who seek her and open her heart. She reaches up for the moon and holds its pulsing energy in her palms, listening to revelations from her as the muse. Now, if you guys remember, it's our cloaked, she wears like a hooded thing in the Muse Tarot. I don't know if you guys remember that card, and I should have pulled it up. She usually has some moon on her forehead, and she wears a cloak to cover sort of, I believe it's to cover the third eye. I really do have to research more about it, but I love this part. It says she's a conductor of ancient wisdom and the divine mysteries that are passed down to those who seek her knowledge and her open heart. So I wanted to read you that. Maybe that will help when you tap in. Sometimes we need to do it in quiet as well. Welcome to your second video today. It is not a bonus. It starts a whole new story. I'm going to be reading for, is this you that I'm reading for? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for this second video. Welcome to our series. Today we will also do it tomorrow. Alrighty, so let's see, who am I reading for today? Am I picking up on a masculine energy or more feminine? Or you could reside with both, technically and clinically. All right, first card for our individual. What do they need to hear most, or who am I reading for? First card out is the Magician. Gemini or Virgo, or you even have those placements within your chart. It could be a Gemini moon, Virgo Venus, Virgo rising, Gemini moon. You have the power to manifest at this time. As a little child, it felt maybe a little more dear to do so very often. As you've grown up, I feel like it's been harder to come by, but you're almost there. You're tapping in each day, maybe even getting a subliminal message from your outside ancestors or source. So source is talking to you. I feel like you even have connections to your dreams too. Water is emotional, and it can connect to that subconscious part of your brain as well. So what are you manifest? A little bit of love, I feel. I also feel you're touching onto the spiritual realm each and every day. You could have someone that you dearly talk to on the other side. And I also think you're paying attention to little things. It's funny, what's coming in is you look at the ground, or maybe you look at your surroundings a lot, but I'm seeing someone like checking their surroundings quite often. So we have a Magician here. What are they manifesting most deeply? Flipper is the Lovers. My scratched up Lovers card. Excuse me, guys, there. I think I should get a new one of this deck soon. The Lovers talks about that very intimate, very fiery, can like be over encompassing to some, right? It can be overwhelming to feel this type of Lover's energy. In the divine realm, I do think somebody telepathically speaks to you. I think somebody tries to connect to you on a deeper level because they indeed love you, and you might be feeling that connection. I also have double Gemini here. This is double Gemini. You could definitely be dealing with an air sign, or you have a Gemini around you. I think your connection is very strong if this person is very physical for you today too, okay? And you can take it as an overall message as well. What's the next couple cards coming in for the next few days? Let's ask that. Next few days, please. Thank you. The Four of Pentacles we have here. The Knight of Cups, one more. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay, lots of cups, first of all. I do have this card we will discuss. We have to touch on that Five of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. This is, I looked it up last night. after our readings, it's also about lasting love coming into the story, a lasting part of that. And maybe someone will have more longevity this time around. It's also the second time we've seen it today. And I'm going to separate them because that seems like old love. This Five of Cups and this Four of Pentacles. That's a past person. Definite past person vibes. You can even see it in the photos. I feel like you have one person here that made a misstep. And I also think you have a new person here that's really trying to come through. Okay. Let me grab a new deck. And I'm just going to move this candle off because I need to use this one. What's that Ace of Cups that we see here? What's the Ace of Cups in terms of somebody living out a new path or somebody feeling a new person? I should probably say that. Someone who's feeling a new person. What's the Ace of Cups? Show me kings and queens. And also, Source, please connect to me in the clear, most concise way. Knight of Swords and the Star card. I have to show her like this today because the video could be flagged. There's possibilities for it to be flagged and then no one will be able to view it. The Knight of Swords is an incoming message, okay? Definitely somebody superbly attractive to the way that you wear. Maybe your transparency on the outside of you. You could be a Libra that doesn't hold back. Very truthful here. Someone who lives by the sword, dies by the sword type of thing. You could also be very stylish. I'm getting someone here who really knows how to put themselves together. And someone who is well-rounded. The Star card. Somebody sees this about you and they're coming in to tell you about it with the Knight of Swords. It is not a shy character. It is somebody that is, they're brash in their approach. That's how I want to put it. We're going to leave it like that too because I want to see more from this fellow. Knight of Swords to the... This past person back here is kind of bothering me a little bit because energetically somebody can do this, okay? Unless you, sometimes what you have to do is release yourself and completely surrender so that this person, and sometimes it's vocally you have to do this. Four of Pentacles, there's like a person holding on to you in today's story. Knight of Swords, please. To the what? Let's get the next few cards. Knight of Swords to the High Priestess. Maybe that's why we read it out of the book. High Priestess. That was the first thing that we got from the Muse. They're very connected to something that you say. Also, like your lifestyle could be very much beautiful to this Knight of Swords. I think because you've ascended and you're awakened here, you're awakened to everything, your environmental circumstances, maybe even hear that manifestation, okay? Or they sense you're looking for something. It can be love because we have the Lover's card. If you remember, this is how you showed up at the very beginning, even as a child, that Magician card. So somebody sees that you're also really in touch with your world and the changes that are going on, and you listen to things and you're gaining information. As maybe even here, this person could see you as highly spiritual, highly in tune. I don't think, you know what's coming into? They might not be able to get anything, they might not be able to pass anything through you. That's also like they cannot lie to you, Libras, because this person knows you're going to catch on to it and you're way too smart for the situation. So that's what I'm getting as well. Pisces energy, okay? Pisces is really strong for intuition, natural intuition bearers as well. I feel like when I meet a Pisces person, they have an element to their personality where they look very, very deeply into you, okay? Really intuitive naturally. I just want to add. What's at the bottom of the deck for the next few steps? Justice, okay? She's here with her scales. She's weighing a few things at this time. That could be really humorous because you could literally be doing that today. Karma is in the air is what I hear. Instinct is in the air. Some of you know something is going on. That's a channel for maybe 30 of you. And you're willing to manifest something too that's true and right. That's for somebody. It's not so much love today. I feel like it's career matters. I also think that your future is in huge succession with those thoughts. Some of you could definitely be manifesting a particular person or you like their energy. And that's also for someone. Okay, I just saw a character I did not want to clarify. I saw the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What else is the next few days, please? Can I get the clear, concise messages for the next few days? Please and thank you. And if they don't flip, if my cards don't flip, I don't take it because the energy really has to kind of show itself to me. Thank you. So we have one here, the Five of Cups. I told you there's a past person. And let's touch on this. For some of you who don't want to hear about a past person, it's okay. You can click out. You do not have to hear about this part. But they do split as a commitment. They might still want a commitment with you. Somebody like really misses the way that you guys would maybe hang out. That's really, really specific. And I don't want to trigger anyone at all, but I do think that somebody misses the close talks and the really, really sweet moments that you did too share. Both of you were very close. I see someone here that would almost visit you every day. I think they regret that now though. Okay, Five of Cups, let's find out what was going on in this scenario. He's by the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And last night I was watching this show called Love on the Spectrum. There's a wonderful girl named Danny on the show. And she says she's very expressive. She talks with her hands and it's very emotional the way she speaks. And it reminded me of a certain scene in San Francisco last night. So the Five of Cups is here. This person is building up courage, okay, to maybe even have one last convo with you. That is all I'm getting from that Five of Cups. What's that one last convo about in this general read? What's the Five of Cups generalized for all Libras, please? Can I see that last convo? What's going to be expressed here? I also feel like a final goodbye that might be in store for you. Strength, that's that final goodbye I was feeling. Leo, could definitely be dealing with a Leo here or a water sign. Ace of Cups is water. Five of Cups is also water. Six of Swords, this person is trying to heal on their own and overcome something at this time. I really feel that strong. Your person could have had black or very, very dark hair here. If it's a masculine, it's a female, I'm picking up like shorter, maybe mid-length hair. I also see here on the split, look at that. Six of Cups, haven't seen it in a while, and the Empress. Two people see you as an Empress or they see you as Taurus and Libra energy. All right, wanting to heal their heart. I feel like it's not really combining you today, and I'm just reading you the cards honestly. I feel like they're trying to heal themselves. But the thing is, if they don't want to get in contact with you or there's no action, I don't understand why this card keeps coming out. Do you get what I'm saying? Is if you watch tarot and you're truly understanding your situation, you have to understand the attraction to this type of person and how long that relationship was too. Time does play an important role in people's stories. What's the Empress manifesting? That's what I want to touch on for that past person, but I'll go back to it in just a second. What's the Empress manifesting? New question now. What's the Empress manifesting? Several things I hear. Several things. The Chariot, Cancer, momentum. Only momentum and the only way up. You'll know that this card has worked itself into your life, Libras. You'll know the Chariot has made an effect when things start showing results. Your manifestations that you started the beginning of the reading with is starting to show fruitful results, okay? 3D results too is another way to put that. For example, if you've just started a new lip gloss company or you trade stocks for a living, your monetary increases will go up. Your business will have nonstop calls. That's 3D results in your waking life. That's an example of it, and it's the best that I could give. Because if you are manifesting on a spiritual level, let's say you're praying for it, the Chariot is your action card. This is what you do in your waking life to push that through. And some of us need to work harder than others. Some of us really need to do that. Page of Cups at the bottom. Okay, let's ask more questions here. Let's find out what what the Five of Cups person is trying to heal. If some of you wanted to find that out. Can I see the Five of Cups person connected to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Can I also see that connect, please? One card only, the Two of Swords. This person has come to a crossroads where I believe it's not about feelings in the relationship between the two of you, but they've come to a lifestyle crossroads. This is coming in as a decision that they've got to make really soon. Could have to do with money. It could also be a financial switch up or a change. This person could even be moving with the Five of Cups, okay? There's a lot of inferences to location today. and the background in that gentleman's card, or the card with that gentleman. What's Libra doing? Can I find out what Libra sign is doing? Angels and saints, would you guide me to find out? You only keep getting the one cards. Told you, the Magician. Gemini and Virgo energy is really with you, no matter what placements you have, no matter how vast they are and how varied. This energy is coming out twice, at the very beginning to describe you in the past, and also right now. You could have been tired of an old course as well. At the very, very top of the head is the infinity emblem, and I also take that as round and round. In the past, I was round and round, ring around the rosy type of thing. So the Magician is here. I think you're changing the course of how even the past was lived through. Your decisions look different nowadays. Some of you could have a planner where this is physically changing for you. Writing it down is actually enacting 3D changes in your life. Next few steps is the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. It's a lot of money, a lot of financial gain, but it's coming in slow with an idea of yours. I also think that if you have like a business at home, let's say you work a 9 to 5, but you also have a second income here. Something is panning out around the time of spring, okay? There's spring backgrounds in all of your cards. The Magician even has flowers around that time, March or April. Something comes to a head at that time for you. Next few days is working on this plan or business idea at the top of the reading here, or at the end, excuse me, not the top. Okay, let's go back and let's do a little physical Six of Cups at the end of this reading. How is Libra as a child, and how will that help them in the future? What are those characteristics from the past that will help them as an individual? Seven of Pentacles. Whenever you put your hand in a bucket as a kid, you were excited about it. You had a flair for it, is also what's coming through here. A flair for projects, a flair for anything. It says that that childlike quality is to be with you the next few days, and also the inspiring quality the next few weeks. This is an investments card, period. It talks about new investments, maybe something old, and also something that you do like to do. All right. It could make you more money here, or it's the reason why you've kept it up as well. I feel like, too, if I'm speaking to someone who did this as a child, this was the type of manifester you were. You made really good investments as a child. Good choices, healthy ones, clear, honest, and concise ones. I feel like some of those could be coming back to you, too. And the Death card. You ended things easier, and your guides do have a little bit of a message here with that. The Death card is one of the things that you used to do as a child. And it's also, mind you, it's transformation too. It speaks of, and he's riding a hog here. I find it really funny because this deck is so animated and so well-versed too. It speaks of the things that you could end as a child, walk away and say no from. And it was easier then. And Spirit saying you can do it again and it'll work for you. Something about saying no and drawing boundaries and rebirthing on a very happy plane as well. Maybe some of you need to walk away and quiet from the noise. I know that works for many of us. So if you just need to walk away and give yourself some clarity or ground, you might need to do that, because I feel like you'll have clearer thinking too. Okay. Last card too for the end of this reading. The end of this read is the Nine of Cups. Somebody is this Nine of Cups. I'm going to look at this Nine of Cups. I do think it's contentedness, but somebody's going to be joining you there in the Nine of Cups. How is this panning out in terms of somebody joining the situation? King of Cups. Somebody who's emotionally intelligent. This could even be you, the King of Cups. You have a way of balancing yourself out, and I think the King of Cups is your emotional maturity. Before, where this would be in a love instance, it would be somebody else in our stories and our readings. I feel like you've come into this masculine energy of controlling your emotions, knowing when to cry too. That's important as adults. But it's almost like an emotional contentedness that you've come to. You could be much happier these days, Libra, and this is a high vibrational person as well. Really clear and honest with your thoughts. That may have come in with manifestation. Some of you could have enacted manifestation and then started thinking clearly and balanced as this King of Cups. Emotional maturity is that too. Emotional intelligence as well. All right, can I get a card for my Divine Feminines? Just one card. Thank you. One card for the DFs. You're coming to a decision very soon. This Judgment card can be the next few days. Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, to the 8 and 6. That draws in support. I also feel like you have a new perspective on some type of loss in the past, okay? That doesn't seem to be a full loss. I think you gained a new perspective on what actually that was. It's not really a negative. You thought of how it actually strengthened your life with that Hanged Man. It's a new perspective that you gained. I love this card for you, and I wasn't expecting it, but I think that's a message for somebody. Number 12. Okay, so at the final stretch of this reading, I feel like my masculines are really coming into their heart space at this time. This week will be very inspiring for you. And I also think the females have a decision coming up with that Judgment energy. Okay, and green means go. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our future readings. Thank you for all of your support. Wednesday, we'll have the winner of a free reading and a tarot deck that I will be giving out. I've already pre-selected from comments who those people are, so your name is just going to be under Wednesday's video. I want to thank you for your time as always. I hope this helped in some small way, and you go on now and enjoy your day.